Hello and welcome to another video. This is one of the paintings that I did. I finished it on Thursday. It's taken me about 3 weeks doing it just on Thursdays. And I think it's come out really well. These apples and that red onion look really lifelike. I'm really pleased with them. This looks good too, this here. I'm quite astounded. I hope the guy, my tutor at the art course, likes it when I send it off. I did the background with the sponge. So I started it about 3 weeks ago. I did the drawing first on the Tuesday and I started painting it. I painted the background first, and this was like deep red and this was like scarlet. But then I went over this with a mixture of deep red and violet, and the same here to make shadows. And this bit with the sponge, I used yellow ochre to go over, dabbing it over to make kind of a texture for the what is wallpaper behind there. And then I painted in the fruit, make it very light green for the apples, a mixture of deep red and violet for the red onions, the apples. I found the pears were very hard to draw to start with, very complicated shape to draw, and with the bowl I painted it off-white with white and a little bit of lemon yellow, I think it was, make it off-white. And then when that was dry I did the red bits, and then when that was dry I did a little bit of grey at the top for shadow, and then dots for the dots of black for the holes that are in it, and then same up here, pattern holes. And then I did a bit of shading and a bit of highlights on the vase, which was also a mixture of red and violet, but not quite so much violet, so it makes it less of a dark than other parts. And then I thought it was finished, and I showed you it the other day, didn't I? So I realised I hadn't put in shadows, so I put in this shadow here and a bit more shadow at the bottom of the apple, this shadow here, and some shadows here on these ones, and a bit more shadow on these apples, and I did a bit more to this background with the sponge because I thought it had lost its look of texture. It had looked more flat, but now I think it's okay. These roses or flowers, what they are, they were done with a deep red, and then I put a bit of white in to lighten it for the lighter bits. Same sort of thing with the green. And then on yesterday I did a little bit of highlight down in the white, down there and there and there. And now I'm calling it finished, and I'm really pleased with it. So when I'd finished that, I decided I would do a little demonstration out of one of my magazines, but it's quite a bit different to the magazine, because it's in the magazine they had a picture with a house on it, but I've just got a picture with a gate. This is the photograph that I'm working from, and this is how it's coming out so far. And I think it's coming out better than I thought it would. I think I might do I need to do a little bit more lighter here, to try and get a different kind of green. If I use light green, maybe that'll, because I've used a mixture of different sap green with yellow and white instead of a light green, which I might use a light green so I can get this colour. I don't know if that will work. Anyway, all I've really got to do now on this one is sort that out. Put a few more little dibs and dabs of fallen leaves on here, and then do the gate, and then that one's finished. Some darker leaves and foliage in the background with these trees. And there, it's there. Of course I haven't got the colours right, but I'm really going to have to work on getting my colours right. Don't know how to get the colours looking the same as on the picture, but overall it's looking okay. That was just for my own personal enjoyment. And that one for a demonstration out of a magazine, which wasn't quite exactly as in the magazine. And then I'm doing this one. This is the photograph, the big tree. I've never been any good at trees, but I tried this one, and I haven't got very far with it yet. So this was a board that I'd covered in paint, and one of the other weeks when I got paint left over and I wanted to not waste it, so I painted this board with it. So I just drew the tree carefully on it and the horizon, and I did a bit of blue in the area that it's peeking through. Didn't want to do the whole sky. Bits of it are only peeking through. So this is going to be where that is there. So I painted in the grass. It doesn't look quite the right colour. And in real life, where's my torch now? In real life, it looks a different colour than it does on the tablet. If I'm not satisfied with it, I can always try and go over it with a different shade of green. But and then this dark bit, and then this bit is where the leaves have fallen at the bottom of the tree. And then I'm going to paint the tree in. This is the pathway that is covered in leaves. I'll put a few shades of green, red on. You can see the dappley effect where differently. I'm going to put darker leaves on later, and I'm going to sort out that area and put some more orange. Don't let my fingers going. Let's put some orange in here. This is just really an underpainting, and I can build it up on top to make it. And the leaves on the trees, they look more orangey in real life. This tablet's making them look greener when they're actually orangey. Anyway, this is really bright red here, and it doesn't show it as good as it should on the tablet. It's a really bright red. Anyway, that's what I did yesterday, which was Thursday. So that's the end of this video then. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.